Hi, today I'm going to show you how to make a traditional Vietnamese dish. Can be used as a snack or a meal by itself. This is called peanut and mung bean sweet rice. Usually Vietnamese they make mung bean sweet rice only or peanut sweet rice only, but I like them both. So I'm going to throw them together and make it as one dish. Here are the main ingredients for my mung beans and peanuts Vietnamese sweet rice. For the sweet rice, I will need bowls, two Asian bowls of the sweet rice. Normally people use long grain sweet rice, but in my kitchen today I don't have long grain sweet rice. I only have the round one, so I'm going to use it to see how it comes out. And the mung beans, just buy one bag. One bag's about 12 ounces, and you need to soak it overnight. But before you soak, you make sure you wash out all the yellow dye, because in Asia when they harvest these, they tend to dye them with yellow dye to make them look very pretty. I don't know why they have to do that, but just wash them until the water is clear, and then soak them overnight. And these I didn't soak them. I just used one bag, but also about 12 ounces. You can use two bags if you want like to eat this more. So all the ingredients don't have to be that fixed. You can add more of mung beans only, or you can add just this only if you want more these as a fillers. And I don't soak these. I just cook them in boiling water for about 20 minutes, and also I add into these peanuts 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. And it makes it very easy to it's already soft. And if you have a cooker pressure, you can cook them in the cooker pressure. You don't need to add baking soda, you don't need any chemical, and they can after boiling, cook them for 15 minutes and they come out like this. Okay, I will have coconut cream sauce be adding to my sweet rice for when I do the last half of the steaming. And I will need 1 can of Xoi coconut cream. I like this brand a lot because it has already added into here a vanilla flavor or a pandan flavor, which make the coconut cream taste is so good, especially when you make when you're baking a sweet or making any Asian sweet. I will be adding into the coconut cream 1/4 cup of sugar, because I just like a subtle sweetness. I don't like too sweet. And then to balance the sweet, I will put in about half teaspoon of salt, just like any baking. So I'm gonna mix these, set it aside, waiting for the last half hour when I steaming my rice. To steam my rice, I don't use a traditional steaming pots like Asian usually sell at that store. They have like a regular pot and plus another tray on top of it. For me, I don't like it, but I find this one. I think this original from Thailand. So you can find this at an Asian supermarket, very cheap. It's about maybe $3, $4. It's like a hat. It's straw. It's made out of bamboo, and the pot You fill half of the water boiling, and then I just put it right on top of it. And my rice will be going into here. And I find steam my rice in this kind of pot much better. They cook well. They cook better than the other pot. So now I'm waiting for the water to boil. I will be adding into this mixture half teaspoon of salt for seasoning, and you just mix them up. That's half a teaspoon. Another one. Mix it up. Okay, after you mix them, just pour them into here. And make sure they are okay. When you put this in the steam, you're gonna be about every 7 to 10 minutes. You come and you lift it like this. The rice, you just shift the rice over so that they can cook evenly. The water's boiled. Put this on here and put a cap on there and let them steam for 10 minutes. And then we'll come back and check on our rice. So here how I make my sauce. Pour the coconut into this little bowl. Okay. And then, okay, please, my assistant, you can help me. Can you please pour in the 1/2 teaspoon salt? Alright, and 1/4 cup of sugar. And mix it. And this sauce, I will set it aside. Wait until for my last 15 minutes of steaming my rice. I will be adding it to my my steaming rice. The coconut will make the rice taste much better. Okay, stir well. Make sure all the sugar is dissolved. Okay, my rice, this about 15 minutes. You can see it changed the color. Because today I have a little bit more than usual because I have more. Usually I have just one bag of one thing, but now I have two. I have mung beans and the peanuts, so I have a little bit more in my pot. So when I come back for a 10, they didn't cook yet. So I give it another 5 minutes, and then you can see it's very. So I'm gonna mix it a little bit to make sure they cook evenly, and then I'm gonna let it go. See, you can shape it up. There, that's the bottom. You can see how cooked that is more than the top. So I already bring it up and let it go for another 10 minutes. Then I can add my sauce. After another roughly 10 minutes. So you don't have to put in after 5 minutes. Lift it up, mix it. I think that's enough. I'm probably gonna stop adding coconut. I think that's enough sauce for my rice. I don't want it too wet. And I'm gonna taste some, see how my rice cooking. Ooh, hot. Okay, I think it's about done. I'm gonna remove this and pour it in a flat pan so that they can release the steam, and then we can eat. So as you can see, my rice is cooked well, and you notice the mung bean still in the shape. You don't want it over steam where the beans get smashed out. So you need the bean to stay in stay the same size like that. You can see that. So they're pretty good. And right now I'm going to pour them out onto my flat pan to cool them off. And ooh, hot, hot, hot. Oh. Ooh, steaming hot. And you just make sure, break them apart. You don't want them to clump. That's yummy. Look at that, all that peanuts and I wish you're here to smell this, because the coconut makes the rice smell very good. But in fact, I didn't use all my sauce. I only used half of the cup, so that's not a lot. I don't. If you put in too much, then it's too runny. It makes the rice very wet, and we don't want that. So when you do this, you make the rice less wet, and it dries faster. And you can see my rice will still hold the shape. You want everything hold the shape. You don't want it. But you can do this rice without the sauce. If you don't like to have coconut, if you put coconut in, you cannot leave them too long. They can last for a few days. But when you do without coconut, you can it's in the fridge for a week, or you can even freeze it. If you can't finish all these rice, wrap them in Ziploc bags and put it in the freezer. They last for 3 months. And every time you want to eat them, pop them in the microwave for 1 or 2 minutes, and there you are.